I don't enjoy wearing a conspiratorial hat, or as they call it, the old tin hat. But there's something going on, folks. It's something we need to chat about. And it's not just one thing, it's actually two things. One thing's above our head, and the other thing's beneath our feet. And both are, frankly, pretty important. The thing above our head is a dark, elongated object in space. Now you're going, what? Space object? Well, it's coming toward Earth. And scientists can't figure out what it is. And it's moving pretty doggone quickly, about 80,000 miles an hour. And they don't really know what it is. It's like a big, giant thing. It's not like an asteroid that has parts going behind it. There's a lot of things they can't figure out. It's got a symmetrical shape. It's elongated, sharp edges, and really unusual form, believe it or not. And they say it's sort of a design rather than a natural formation. Has no thermal signature. Infrared observations can't detect anything significant. It's very silent in its movement. There's no trail, there's no dust, there's no nothing behind it. And it's not spinning. So they figure, what is this thing coming toward us? Now, they say it could be here in November. Could it be a spacecraft? Could it be anything? Heaven only knows. We've seen these things before, and more often than not, they end up being, well, nothing. There's a Harvard astrophysicist by the name of Avi Loeb, I believe it is, thinks it's an alien probe and is coming toward Earth to see what's going on. And remember, we've sent out probes to other places, other planets, other universe, seeing what's going on out in the universe. Well, maybe somebody's coming back. Nobody really knows what's going on. But it is something weird. It is something different. And they have a name for it. It's just a fancy name. It's called 31 Atlas. I don't know what that means, but it's barreling toward our solar system. And like I said, at 81,000 miles an hour. Is it a cosmic rock? Maybe, probably. Could it be an alien spacecraft? Like I said, that's the tinfoil hat stuff. I don't know. But scientists all around the world are going, what the heck is this thing coming toward us? Will it hit us? Don't know. Now, it's the third interstellar object ever spotted. Third. Number 3. But it's scientists apparently are on edge about this thing, and they don't really know what it is, what it's going to do, or which direction it's going to go. It's not natural. Now, they're not calling this an imminent attack. Just understand that. But you got some imaginations going on here, folks. Sort of reminds me of that Star Trek version. I think it was version 4, Way Home. It's the one about the whales and the little thing comes to the planet and San Francisco and hears a voice and makes rain happen and bad stuff. Had to go find a couple of whales, going back in time, get a couple of whales, bring them into the future, and the thing went away. Okay, fine. Well, that's what's going on above our heads. But what's going on beneath our feet, that's even more concerning. Because, folks, that's the Earth we live on. And the Earth is shifting. And it's no longer a small thing. I mean, there's big things happening. There's measurable global indicators that something on Earth that we haven't seen in, say, 1,000 years, maybe longer than that. The magnetic field, it has dropped down 9%, and it's rapidly shifting, heading towards Siberia. That means the molten core inside the Earth is moving. Something's going on, folks. Earthquakes, volcanoes, the entire ring of fire. Now, you can see, this is a big ring that goes from one part of the Earth to the other, completely circles the Pacific Ocean area. Things are happening. We're getting volcanoes popping up. Stuff in Hawaii is popping up. They had a huge earthquake off the coast of Russia. I mean, one of the biggest in history. Something's happening. But also that faults are now happening on the East Coast. Actually, there have been earthquakes going on. Various types of faults that are starting to happen. So it's something going on beneath us. And here's something else that's going on a little weird. You take places like Yellowstone. Yellowstone is really a big, giant volcano. Animals are leaving. They're getting up and heading out. Where are they going? And why are they leaving? Do they know something we don't know? I'm just telling you all that because, well, is the Earth realigning itself? Is the Earth coming together? This is, I don't like the way parts are put together. We're not a whole thing, folks. We're parts. We're faults. We're sections. We are not a homogeneous planet. What if you think about it? There's all sorts of parts going on. And you take a look at it and say, yeah, it's something going on underneath the ground. It's getting ready to go bang. Something hasn't happened. Even in California, they're talking about, well, maybe the big one could be coming. Maybe. Remember what happened in San Francisco way, way back a couple hundred years ago? The big earthquake in San Francisco that went on? That was a big one. Did a lot of mess. I remember the 64 earthquake in Alaska. Trust me, I lived there. Things are going on. But this is bigger than that. This is bigger than anything we've ever seen. And right now, one of the places we're worried about is Mount Rainier. That's over there in Seattle and Tacoma, Washington. That thing's got massive number of earthquakes going on. Something is going underneath that mountain. If Mount Rainier were to blow, you are talking a real serious problem. Not just with the mountain blowing up, the melted ice. All that's going to come down in a rush. You can't believe what that's going to do. And there's millions of people who live in those areas. And if the Yellowstone were to blow, that's a huge volcano unto itself. You realize that it could kill off millions of people in the western part of the United States, and it could dull the sun and create a real big atmospheric problem that could cloud the sun. For how long, nobody knows. All of these things are going on, folks. So, yes, we've got things above us. There's something coming toward us. Scientists don't know what it is. They got a name for it, but they're not really sure what it is. Is it alien? Is it natural? It's not acting natural. That's a concern. And now below our feet, the earth is moving. Carol King, I think, said it right. The earth's moving under my feet. Well, right now it is. Things are going on, folks. Don't know what it is. Can't say what it is. But is Mother Nature starting to get riled up? Mother Nature going to do something really bad? And when is it going to happen? And where's it going to happen? All these are questions that no one really knows the answer. But I can tell you this. I'd be concerned if I were you. It's not wearing a tinfoil hat. The numbers are there. The situation is there. Things are happening. And things are getting scientists really concerned. Not just what's under our ground, but what may be coming toward us from who knows where. That's what's going on, folks. And now I can take off my tinfoil hat and say, I told you, something's coming.